Hello friends, in this lesson I will show you how to use smart filters in Photoshop. This is the same file that we used in the last lesson. Now in the previous lessons we looked at the process of applying filters to our images, but that was in a destructive way. In Photoshop there is a feature called smart filters which applies the filters in the same manner but in a non-destructive way. To do that, we need to convert our layer to a smart object. Go to the layer, right click and convert to smart object. The name of the layer has been changed and it has got this icon which indicates that this layer is a smart object. Now go to filter and apply them exactly the way we learnt in our previous lessons. Now there are a few filters which has been grayed out. It means that they cannot be used with the smart objects. If we convert it back to original image by pressing Ctrl Z, and if we again go to filter, you can see that all the filters are now available. And we can also convert that layer to smart object right from the filters menu. Convert for smart filters. Okay. Again exactly the same result. Now let's apply a filter. Go to filter and filter gallery. Now Photoshop is smart enough to remember the settings that we used last time. It has applied exactly the same poster edges and exactly the same cutout filters. Let's hit OK. Now the result is exactly the same as our previous lesson. The only difference here is in this layers panel. If we collapse it up, it has got this icon which indicates that this layer has smart filters applied to it. Now if we expand it, you can see here are our smart filters and it contains something from the filter gallery. We can toggle this filter on and off like so. Now since the changes are completely non-destructive, and if we wish to make changes to any of these filters at any given point of time, we can go to filters gallery from here, just double click and we have got our filter gallery. Make the desired changes. Say I'll change the edge thickness and edge intensity like so. Press OK. Changes have been updated. This was not possible in the workflows that I showed you in the previous lessons. We can stack more filters on top of these filters. Go to filter. Let's try another filter, say pixelate. Let's try mosaic. Let's do the adjustment. This is just for the demonstration purpose. Hit OK. You can see that mosaic has been applied on top of filter gallery. We can again turn any of these on and off. To delete a filter, go to filter, right click and delete smart filter. It has been deleted now. Let's try another filter. Filter, pixelate and crystallize. Adjust the settings. OK. Now crystallize has been applied. We can also change this stacking order. If we drag it down, now crystallize is applied first and on top of it filter gallery has been applied. We can toggle them on and off like so, or we can change the order. Another powerful feature of smart filters is that we can control the blending of these individual filters. To do so, go to filter, right click, edit smart filter blending options. We can play with the opacity. OK. Let's change the opacity of filter gallery as well. OK. Absolutely invaluable level of control with the smart filters. We can also adjust the effect of all of these filters at the same time. Double click on this mask. Now this density of 100% means that the mask is completely white and having the effect of these filters on the whole image. What we can do is take our brush, make sure that the foreground color is set to black, and start painting the areas that we do not want to be affected by the filters. Suppose I don't want this flower to be affected by the filters, I'll paint it out. You can see that the original pixels are back. We have painted this area black and masked it out. So we can have full control over which parts of the image are receiving the effect of the filters and which parts are not. Again, absolutely invaluable way to work. I would always recommend using smart filters. All you need to do is just convert the layer to smart object and start working with the filters. That's all for this lesson, friends. See you in the next lesson.